Hi, I'm making this video because my son shipped out to the U.S. Army Fort Sill, Oklahoma for basic training yesterday. And I was very, as a parent, unprepared for how to help my 18-year-old son get to where he needs to be and what needs to be done. So I kind of want to go over a couple of things with you parents. Um, if you have any questions, you can post them below. I'll try to get back with you, or you can email me anytime. I'll post my email address below also. On Thursday, he shipped out Monday morning, and today is Tuesday morning. But on Thursday, we started trying to get stuff together, and we watched a couple of the videos on YouTube that said, don't bring anything, bring small travel size stuff, that kind of stuff. That is true. Okay. Um, you only need, a couple of body washes, toothbrush, toothpaste, and disposable razors. Don't bring fancy razors. They're not going to let you have them. You can't take them in MEPS. So just bring disposable razors, deodorant, things like that. Try to pack as small a bag as you can. We packed one of those little string backpacks, and that seemed to work great. So Sunday, when it was time to take him to the hotel, we fortunately were able to stay at the hotel that night with him. And he was allowed to hang with us all day. We checked in at noon. We hung out all day. We sat in the restaurant. We ate lunch, which is expensive, but it's your last night with your child. So to me, there's no amount of money that it could have kept me from there. Anyway, the hotel, we sat down. We all visited for several hours. Then we went up to the room and rested. We heard at the old hotel they were not allowed to come into our rooms. They had to be in common areas. At the Dallas Quorum Marriott, they allowed him to come in our rooms until they went into briefing. And once they went into the 8 o'clock briefing, then after that, the rule of they had to be in a common area kicked in. So they check in somewhere around 5:30 on the second floor, and they give them meal tickets so they can eat for free. They give them, every do's and don'ts and all that kind of stuff. Okay. I advise you spend as much time as you can with your child. Okay. There's no shame in holding his hand, loving on him, saying, I love you. It's going to be hard. As a parent, I'm not a helicopter parent. I raise my children to be very independent. Okay. But I'm very close to my kids. And that was a very hard day for me, but I tried not to focus on the sadness, tried to focus on spending time with them. And we just joked around and laughed and put our feet in the pool and, all that kind of stuff. Really enjoyed ourselves. My parents went to spend time with him, and we just had a blast that night. They will wake up at 4:30 the next morning. You will not get to see them. They will not be allowed to call you. I happened to be an early riser, so I was downstairs outside drinking coffee, and I happened to catch a glimpse and was able to see what was going on. They lined them up down the hall, and they in line basically, you want to go to basic, here's your forms, here's this, here's that, and they put them on a bus. From the hotel, they get on the bus and they go to MEPS in Dallas, which is downtown Dallas, right on Dealey Plaza. It's the opposite side of Dealey Plaza from the school book depository. That's the best way I can explain it to you. Parents, before you go into MEPS, realize you cannot have pocket knives, nail files, nail clippers, guns, bombs, anything like that. Do not take your purses in there, okay? have a photo ID and some money and a credit card. Okay. There are vending machines there. They take credit cards. Some of them didn't work. You will not be able to find change. Nobody has change for a 20. Nobody has change for $1. So either bring change or use the credit card on the vending machine. The other thing I just thought about, when you go and you find parking, I suggest that you get an all-day parking. There's usually parking behind the school book depository, and you can pay one rate for all day. We made the mistake and parked at the parking meter across the street from MEPS on Houston Street, and it cost us like $22 to be there for 4 hours. It was very expensive, and we had to keep running back down because you can only put it on for an hour and a half to 2 hours each time. Okay. And so somebody from our group had to go down and do 2 parking meters for, like every hour and a half, and then try to get back through security and up to the 4th floor. And my father almost missed the swearing-in ceremony because it was his turn to go. Anyway, thankfully he made it. When you're at MEPS, you just have to sit in the public waiting, and they're going to be running to medical and counseling and all this kind of stuff. You'll catch glimpses of them. They'll come and sit for 5-10 minutes, and then they'll get called somewhere else. It's a very, very busy day. The best thing is for you to find one location and stay there and have your child come to you. Okay. There wasn't a lot of room there that day. There's a lot of people there. Okay. They're shipping out from all over the United States coming to MEPS. So, then when they leave, they tell you the buses are going to be out front. Well, my son was going to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, so he wasn't going on a bus. He was going in a van because there was only 5 of them going. So they were going to drive to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. And so theirs was in the back of the building, not in the front of the building where the buses are. So you need to make sure where your child is going. Are they going on a bus, on a van? We luckily found out they all come out the back door and have to walk around the building to the buses. So it was great to, those few extra last seconds you get with them, just to say I love you and to wave at them and look at them. I wouldn't trade that for the world now. The hardest thing was the drive home. Moms, it's going to be bad. It's okay. It's okay to cry. They're your babies still. It doesn't matter how old they are. I cried for several hours that night. Then I started getting worried. We got home about 3:30. I got a text about 3:30. I love you, Mom. I'm scared. And I texted him back, you'll be okay. Army strong. And then, then I didn't hear from him. And it's like 8 o'clock at night, and everybody, the recruiter, everybody at MEP said, oh, they'll call you when they get there. Well, 8 o'clock rolled around, and I still hadn't heard from him. I didn't know if they made it or not. So I called his girlfriend. He hadn't called her. So just wait. He did eventually call about 8:45. He said, Mom, I've got 30 seconds. I just want to tell you I love you. I miss you already. Tell everybody I love them. And then, he goes, you've got 10 seconds, Mom, and they're going to hang the phone up. So I only had 10 seconds to convey to my son how much I love him. And I did the best I could. His dad said he loves him. And then the phone just went dead. Then I cried the rest of the night. Of course, you can only imagine. Or you're going through it. It's okay. You can be strong and still cry about it. His girlfriend said, their thing, Army Strong. He says, I don't think it's for them. She says, I think Army Strong is meant for us. And I kind of believe that. Army Strong is meant for the parents and loved ones of those soldiers. Because we have to be strong for them. And so it's been a very hard night. It's been a very rough morning. And, but I'll be okay. He's going to be okay. But I want to tell y'all, it's okay to cry, to be upset, to be worried. Okay? But moms, Army Strong, okay? And they'll get through it. Okay? And hopefully, from what I've been told, like I told y'all earlier, this is day one for me. Hopefully, he'll be able to call it Sunday. Usually, it's every other Sunday. I don't know when that starts. I'll keep posting to let y'all know different days, things that happen. Um, but most importantly, don't pack a lot of stuff for them. They don't need extra clothes. They need a pair of jeans, running shoes, comfortable running shoes, and a t-shirt. Okay. Um, if it's winter, maybe a small jacket, but not a lot of stuff because they're gonna throw it away. They're not gonna allow them to have it. Um, excuse me. Okay, so the other thing some of the soldiers have told me is that they were glad that they didn't pack a lot because they had to stand there for 2 hours with whatever they brought over their head. Um, then they have told that they had to they take all their stuff and just throw it in a room so they don't even see it. Don't bring a laptop. All you need is your phone, your charger, your wallet, social security card, driver's license, and some money. That's it. Okay. Um, I don't know about the PX. I know they get to go to the PX. They get part of their salary so they can go and buy stuff. They're going to replace all the stuff you buy for them. They have to. They're required to. So it doesn't matter if you send them a big bottle of their favorite deodorant, they're going to throw it away. They're going to have to buy new. So just buy the little travel sizes. That's the best thing you can do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Like I said, this is day one, or actually day two for me. It's the first day he's gone that I'm not going to be able to see him. So excuse the look. It's been a rough night. Okay? If you have any questions, moms, please just email me or shoot a question at the bottom. I'll try to answer them. Okay? I'm going through this and maybe we'll go through it together. Okay? Thanks.